Hey everybody, it's Toni-Maree here again from the wet coast. I'm at Bateman's, well, just at South Durras, which is north of Bateman's Bay. Had to think about that. And I'm here to do the oracle reading again for you, as per normal, every week at 11 o'clock Australian Daylight Time, not Daylight Savings Time, Australian Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, get it right, not Western Australia, Eastern. And if I'm hoping this is recording okay, I'm noticing a little bit of jittering. It's probably my dodgy connection at the coast, so I'm hoping this works okay. As per normal, ask a question and I will read the cards for you. No freebies today in this one, but if you pop over on my personal page at 11:30, they will be there. Oop. Okay, I dropped a few cards, can't have that. So let's do a card for the day. Card for the day. Beautiful card. Know you belong. So, and if you've got the Messenger Oracle, this one, this deck, okay, if you've got that, it is card number 19, and that's my puppy at my feet trying to kill her toy. Okay, so know you belong. Today it's all about tapping into your truth, your high purpose, your who you're meant to be, and know that you belong with ease and grace. You are here to do exactly what you're doing right at this moment, and everything that's happening to you is happening to you for a reason, and it's because you belong here. You're meant to be here right at this moment. People think often that they have no purpose or they're not sure what their purpose is. Often if you just allow yourself to step into being yourself in the current moment, you find that your purpose, your reason for being here, the explanation of what's going on for you and why drops away, and you understand the truth that you're meant to be here right now. And good, bad, indifferent, what's happening to you is there to teach you something every single time. So know you belong, know you're part of a bigger picture. Every single person on this planet is part of that jigsaw puzzle, that picture of life, and we need each of us, and unfortunately that does mean the good, the bad and the ugly, because you cannot have balance without all of those three. Okay, Kelly, good morning, Kelly. How are you today, beautiful? D and M there, deep and meaningful. Please let me know if you've got a question. So that was the card for the day. And while I'm waiting for, that's just my computer telling me I'm running out of storage space. Okay, thanks for that. Hi, Kirsten. Thanks for the thumbs up, ladies. Keep them coming. So while I am waiting for Kelly, if she has a question, I'm going to remind everybody once again that you can book a reading with me, and it's $67 Australian for a half hour or part thereof. And obviously if you go over a couple of minutes, I don't charge you an extra whole $67. It just stays at the first 67. So yeah. And also, if you're in Canberra and you'd like a reading, I'm at Christine's clothing store, which is in Erindale Shopping Centre. And I'm there the last Saturday of the month, and you can book a reading there for a whole hour for, I think it's $95, something like that, $92, $95, or just over an hour for $124, I think she charges. So yeah, so that's a bit of a discount if you want to do it that way. And you get to have a look at all her costumes and beautiful fabrics, and oh, it's a magical store. So shout out to Christine there. Christine Paulinki, beautiful woman. Okay, so let's draw a card for tomorrow, because as you know, I like to do both. Oh, I love this card. I love all my cards. I don't know why I keep saying this. Wash away your burdens. And for this particular card for tomorrow, it's like lying back in a crystal clear pond, which is what this reminds me of, and just letting everything go. And as I like to say to my coaching clients, if you're having a tough day, just start to sing Disney. Let it go. Let it go. All right? Don't hold it in anymore. Let go of the stress. Let go of what's concerning you. And tomorrow is all about letting it go. And this is really interesting because we had a similar theme for last week. The Thursday was a free yourself up type day. So I wonder if there's something going on. I'll have to check that out with my star charts and see. And if there's something happening, then I will post that in the group. So no questions from anybody today. Gosh, this is unusual. So let's have a look. Okay, so all right, well, I've just written an article on opals. So let me find that for you, and then I can tell you a bit I can share a bit of information about opals. Just bear with me while I'm getting it up. And in the meantime, I can just talk to you about what I know off the top of my head. Opal is actually my birthstone, October. And there are all different types of opals. You can get white, you can get red, you can get blue shades, green. And they come in all different strengths, so to speak. So there's what we call a black opal, which is the best opal you can get. And they go through to doublets, triplets, and the rest of it. Obviously, the black opal is the best you can get. Opal's also given to people in their 14th year of marriage. I'm not sure, I'm coming up, well, I've had my 25th this year, so I'll have to look up what that is and put the other half on notice. The name opal is actually thought to be from the Sanskrit word meaning precious stone. And it also has a Greek meaning, and it means, in the Greek language, change of colour. So it's really quite a powerful stone. It's great for prophecy. So if you're like the ancient oracles used to use it have it on them for prophecy, and it's great for bringing in wealth into your life. And it's just a fabulous stone. It's just really magical. It can, in some history, be seen as a bad stone. It's not. It's not an evil stone at all. It actually has amazing healing properties. And look, it's just the reason it came about as being, sorry, I'm just getting, there's so much information going through my head. The reason it came about as a bad stone was that there was a guy called Sir Scott, I'm trying to think of his first name, Walter Scott, and he wrote a story of a lady called Lady Hermione, who was accused of being a demon or demoness, right? And she dies shortly after a drop of holy water accidentally falls on her opal and destroys its colour. Now, the people at the time, right, 1829 we're talking about, took this to mean that, you know, you could use opal. The opal was the thing that was causing her to be a demon, and that when it was destroyed, the demon within was destroyed. Now, that's actually not true, right? As you can imagine, at the time, opal prices dropped tremendously, but it's really popular again now. And in fact, a black opal, if you've got one, is worth, you know, 10 times what another doublet or triplet would be worth. Okay, so most of the black and white opals are here in Australia. There's very few in other places of the world. So it's just amazing. You used to be able to get it in France as well. It's a stone of hope, which is magical. There's so much myth around it. You should really research it. So much myth around whether or not it's a good stone or a bad stone. It was used for prayer with priests. The reds and greens were seen as having therapeutic powers, as in healing, bodily issues. The red in particular would help blood issues, and if you had a green tinge, it would cure other diseases. It's pretty a fabulous sort of history. So opal amplifies whatever is going on for you. So this is the only thing that you need to be cautious of with opal. If you're amplifying negativity, so say you've been sacked from your job and you're feeling really low and really down on yourself, and you're a bit stressed about money, whether or not you're going to find another job, then opal, if you wear it or hold it, will amplify that feeling. So it's going to make you feel worse, and it will bring characteristics out of you and make them stronger. So in that example, it would make you feel pretty your self-worth would go through the floor. You'd feel pretty useless, and you'd feel like why bother type situation. Why it does that is to actually shock you into bringing about a change. So the idea is it keeps you in balance. Okay, so opal is about balance, and so it will to restore balance. It will amplify what you don't need, so that you bring it back into balance. If you're having a great day or great feelings, you've just fallen in love as an example, then it will amplify those feelings. And again, it's to give you a perspective and to bring you back into balance. It brings a lightness with it and a spontaneity when you're in balance. And, that lightness is just magical. And you'll notice if you're holding the stone, it somehow appears to glow more brightly. And that's just... you think you're imagining it, you're not. It's just that your spirit and who you are has become lighter and more open to the moment and being present, and so you notice more of the colour in the stone. The thing with opal, though, is you need to actually put it with water every now and then, because the stone will dry out and it will lose some of its colour. It's an absorbing stone, so it will actually absorb some of the water, and that's important to make sure that you just for a couple of minutes sit in a bit of clear water. It is absolutely, as I said before, to bring you back into balance, and it will help you to find your true self. It will help you tap into your true self. It will help you tap into your soul purpose. So I'm just picking up the puppy, and and it'll help you also, if you're at all intuitive, pick up the thoughts and feelings like an oracle of the people around you. And if you are doing a reading, and you want to have more of that insight, then it will help you pick up those thoughts and feelings. It's going to amplify them. It's just, it will. If you want to amplify positivity, use it to do that. So it's like increasing the size of the font on your computer screen. You can amplify it that way. So you focus on the stone, you hold it in your hand, you focus on the feeling or the emotion that you want to amplify out into the world or towards a particular person, and it will basically do that whole increase the size of the font type thing to amplify it outwards, and it's almost like a triangle going outwards to infinity. It will do it for bad as well, for ill, but don't do that. Karma's a bitch. It comes back and bites you on the ass. What good you put out there comes back tenfold. What bad you put out there comes back tenfold. So my advice is not to go with the bad. It's totally up to you. We all have choice and we're all individuals. Excuse me. The only other thing I wanted to say about the stone is it is very protective, and if you're going into a situation where you're feeling psychically bombarded, for me, Sydney Rocks is a typical example of that, because there's just so much spirit and sorrow and pain and agony and joy and all the rest of it there in one spot. If you're feeling overwhelmed, opal will help you with that. And I didn't even get to my article, so that's all off the top of my head. So as you can probably tell, because yeah, because I'm all over the shop. However, I am back. Where am I? There we go. Okay. Hi TM, I hope you're well. Yes, thanks Kirsten, I'm great, and we have to catch up when I'm back in town. I have got your messages. Sorry for not responding, slack ass really. I'll take ownership of that one. Okay, because the ladies haven't asked me a question, I am actually going to pull a card for you. So Kirsten, let's do you first, because I've done Kelly a couple of times before. So let's pull a card for Kirsten for today. Any guidance, support that she requires, any message she needs to hear for today for Kirsten Apps. Okay. Gosh, lots coming through, Kirsten. You probably need to have a reading with someone. Okay, show that you care. Okay, honey, you care too much. You need, so this is not about showing, giving more of yourself and more of your heart and more of your nurturing. This is about pulling back a little bit and showing that you care in a different way. So, how do, as an example, if you're like me and you're a hugger, and I tend to hug people, you may need to actually ask first. So that's pulling back a bit, and instead of being all of yourself and just reaching out and hugging people, understanding that each person needs physical contact in their own particular way, and not everybody likes to be hugged. It can be really threatening for people, and that's because of their history and what's gone on in their life. And that's not a judgment, that's just the way it is and the way they are, and sometimes the way they're born. So for you, Kirsten, this is pulling back, honey. You need, this is, yeah, sorry, I don't use the need word often, but you're out of balance big time. What did you say? Feeling quite off balance. Yeah, you really are. Yeah, I have a need to touch base with you, Kirsten. And then for those of you who don't know, Kirsten's actually my business manager. So I'll touch base later today, beautiful, because there's stuff there that I want to talk to you about in private, okay? All right, Kirsten. Sorry, Kelly. Let's pull a card for Kelly. And hello, Nicole. Okay, I would love to know. Okay, I'll come back to Kelly and Nicole in a minute. I'm just going to pull one for Kelly, and my puppy is killing her toy on the floor. Welcome to everybody else who's here. I notice there's a few people on. Say hello. You don't have to have a reading. You don't have to. Don't have to pull a card. If you've got a question about anything and everything to do with intuition or tarot or oracle, coaching, whatever, I'm here for you. Okay. So I'm just pulling a card for Kelly now. Kelly, your big heart is really tapping in big time to these cards at the moment. Just absolute love coming from you, Kelly, which is just beautiful. Okay. Okay. Seek the lesson. Okay, so that's card number 35 for those who, again, have the Messenger, upside down, Messenger Oracle deck. This is pretty much the only Oracle deck I use now because I just love it so much. Seek the lesson. And immediately comes to mind here, Kelly, the Indian legend. There are two wolves, one good, one bad. And the young boy, Indian boy, goes to the wise man and says, what's the story about these two wolves? And he says, well, these two wolves are in constant argument, discussion, fights with each other. And the little boy says, who's going to win? Is it going to be good who wins in the long run or bad who wins in the long run? And the wise chief says, the one who will win is the one you give the most power to and you pay the most attention to. So for you, this is really about, Kelly, seeking the lesson. So the lesson in that, of course, is what you pay attention to. Not only do you receive, but you ask for more of. So, Kelly, for you, this is about asking for what you truly deserve, not what you think you need at this point in time. Okay? And this is not, I said that wolf story because it's about, sometimes we feel we deserve to be treated like shit and we deserve the bad, when really we deserve, I'm hoping my other puppies come back, we deserve some good as well. So I hope that's helped. If you've got any more questions, Kelly, then yeah, let me know. Okay. Right. Hi, Nikki and Nicole. Hey, it's a Nikki Nicole day. So I'm just going to do, so I'm just checking to see if my dog has returned. Nicole, I would love to know whether to do a 1 year or 3 year counselling course. Well, you know the answer to that. You already know what you're supposed to do. Sorry, that's just come through. You're just faffing around is the message I just got loud and clear. Just pull your head out and choose. Yeah, pull your finger out, so to speak, and just choose. You know what's meant for you. But that is probably a bit unhelpful. So I'm going to pull a card anyway. But that just came through really clearly. You've got a guide who's really frustrated with you, Nicole. And they've been talking in your ear and guiding you towards the path you're meant to be on. And I'm not being given which one it is at the moment, but let's pull a card and see. But yeah, you already know the answer. Beautiful. Go with your gut. That's my advice. Do not fear the unknown. So it's the unknown that's stopping you making the choice. Yeah. This can be, she looks a bit creepy, right? But she's not. She's actually really mystical and in touch with the planet. Do not fear the unknown. It's card number 7. And Nicole, it's your fear that's stopping you choosing. There is no wrong path. There is absolutely no wrong path on this planet. If we make a mistake, it's because we were meant to, because that mistake is something that we're meant to learn from. It's something that we're meant to gain knowledge from and wisdom from, so that we can then move towards our true path. So there is a right and wrong for you, and hindsight's a great thing. But at this point in time, Nicole, you know exactly what your choice is, and it's fear that's holding you back. So to let go of fear is not easy, and to feel in connection with the one self, the one truth, your guiding light, your purpose, whatever you want to call it, I recommend just slowing yourself. Close your eyes, take 3 really slow, really long, deep breaths, and focus on that breath. Focus on oxygen filling your lungs, about oxygen transferring through into your bloodstream, going to every organ, every muscle, every fibre in your being, ends of your hair, your fingernails, your eyelashes, allowing that oxygen, that gift of life to flow through you, and then ask yourself the question. And the very first answer you get is the right one, because your ego doesn't kick in. The judgment that comes with that ego and that self-doubt and that little negative voice on your shoulder does not kick in. I'd love to know what you choose. Okay, Nikki La Greca, what a cool name. Hello. A card for Nikki, you bet. Alrighty. Nikki La Greca. Whereabouts are you, Nikki? Are you in Australia or are you from overseas? Sounds La Greca. Sounds Italian, Greek? Don't know. Very cool name. Don't forget to give me thumbs up and hearts so that people know that you get something out of these. Okay, Nikki. Righto. A bit of uncertainty there for you at the moment, Nikki, coming through. Tension, a bit sort of scattered, a bit nervy. Wow, okay. I keep saying that, don't I? You were born to create. Don't know if you can see that. I've got a fair bit of glare. You were born to create. I'm a dragon girl. I love dragons. Combine that with like an egg oracle type sphere and lights, and I'm all over the place. I'm just so happy. It's just magical. Oh, you're in Melbourne, Nikki. Very cool. Okay, so you were born to create. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're so regal in your appearance. There's a regalness to you, to your soul, to your personality, and it's a royal. It's the way you hold yourself is very elegant. It's an elegance. Yeah, you've had this elegance and this royalty within you for many lifetimes, Nikki. It's magic. Let it shine, girl. Let it out. You're holding it in. Oh my gosh. It's like you're holding a ball of light, but you're holding it, protecting it, and not letting it shine and not letting it out. It's only a part of you. It's not even you. It's a physical representation of you. Like in this, right? The dragon's holding that egg. It's really just a way of you projecting yourself. It's nothing can harm you. You are so connected to the light. It's just crazy. Just let it shine, beautiful. Let it shine. Let it go. Yeah, you're born to create. So create can mean creative, as in painter, artist, musician, knitter, or it can mean creating life. It can mean creating a better planet, so to do with, planting trees, being a gardener, anything, any way that you can think of creation is how we're meant to create when that card comes up. And that, I love that, because there's something you're going to create in your lifetime that is just meant to be. And this doesn't mean necessarily that when you shine, you're going to become world famous. It actually means that you're living your purpose and who you're meant to be. Your light shines. And yeah, that regal, I just get this picture of this regal, elegant woman. So that's pretty fantastic, Nikki. Thank you for, I love meeting people like this. It's just fabulous. I get to connect with your spirit and your soul, and yeah, it's a real gift to me, which is why I love to do it for free. So unless there's any questions, we're almost at our half hour. So I wanted to just say thank you, everybody, for coming. If you do want a reading, again, I only do it twice, beginning and end. My price is $67 for a half hour, or you can come and meet me in person. Well, you can do that anyway if you're in Canberra, or you can meet me at Erindale Shops at Christine's place, and we can actually sit down in this beautiful room she's created there, and I can do a reading there for you for an hour for $95 at the last Saturday of every month. Okay, so thank you, blessings, and back at you, Nikki. I was just about to do that exact thing. So just taking a deep breath in and out with me, everybody. 2 deep breaths. Breathing in all of the joy and light of the world and letting go any stress or tension. And in this present moment, in this present state, I wish you joy, I wish you light, I wish you laughter, and I thank you for being with me today and allowing me to share my gifts with you. Have a fabulously awesome day, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon, next week, 11 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Bye for now.